You look so good. You really do. I think you're beautiful.
You're really sweet. I'm choking on my hair.
I think you look so good.
Me too.
What do you call like this kind of lesbian?
Femi, shaved head lesbian.
No, like sexy lesbian.
That's right, I'm lesbian. But this haircut's for everyone.
Huh?
I said this haircut is for everyone.
For some reason, this little top scalp doesn't want to go. He's like, no, leave me. It's totally funny if it like really doesn't want to go. I'm gonna turn it off in a minute just to like shake your head, and then I'm gonna. You look amazing. Like your eyes. Okay, I don't want all this video, but. I mean, why didn't you do this long ago? Right, I definitely need to do some.
I wanted to share a story about one of the biggest jerks I ever met. So 2 years ago, I was traveling, just my toddlers and I, from Texas to Tennessee because my 14-year-old brother lost his battle against leukemia and tragically passed away. So we had a layover flight. This was our second airplane ride till we got to Tennessee. And my kids did great on the first airplane. They were 1 and 2 years old. So I was already very concerned about how they would act on the plane. But it was the easiest way to get there because driving was going to be a terrible and expensive option as well. So we get on the plane. I knew they already did great on the first flight, so I'm confident that they're going to do well on this flight, and it was only 45 minutes. It was going to be really short. And a man 2 rows up, as we're buckled, we're about to take off, like they're preparing the cabin for departure and all of that, turns around and he goes, "Hey, you need to make sure your kids shut the f up because nobody wants to hear that My kids were not making noise. They were sitting down. They were looking out the window. And they were tired. They were about to go back to sleep. And I thought it was a joke. I mean, I was so shocked. I went numb. I wish I could have responded differently. Like, put him in his place. But I mean, I don't know. I was so shocked. And so I just simply just flipped him off. I didn't say anything. I pressed the button for the flight attendant to come by, and I told her exactly what he said. And she apologized to me, asked if I needed to move seats. And I said, if he doesn't speak to me again, then we're fine. I don't want to move seats because my kids are already comfortable here, and it's unfair for us. And she told me that if we hadn't already been in departure, that if he had said that to me, the captain would have kicked him off the flight, which, bad timing. Maybe the gentleman knew that. I don't know. But it was extremely upsetting because the whole reason I'm traveling was for a funeral for my baby brother. This was my kid's first flight on an airplane. I mean, what a jerk. So anyway, I've wanted to share this story, but just, I don't know. It's been bothering me for years because no mother, no woman, no person deserves, we all paid for the flight. No one deserves to be treated like that. And this was Delta. They did give me a $50 credit for me to use for either baggage or like flight concessions or whatever I wanted to use it for. And the stewardess was super sweet and wrote me a handwritten note and said that my kids were perfect angels the entire flight and she would love to have them on, you know, on her flight anytime, that they were better behaved than some adults. So, but it's will still stick with me because I can't believe someone would treat somebody like that has done absolutely nothing wrong. So just remember that you don't know what someone's going through. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. And if you see a young mom traveling by herself with 2 kids, help her out. Don't make her life more miserable. Does anyone know how hard that is? That's all I have to say. And I feel better now. So thank you for those who wanted to hear my story.